Okay, this is my video on how to put kratom into capsules. Okay, first of all, I want to say that when making capsules, this doesn't have to be just for kratom. There are a lot of natural products that people take in powder form that can would make it a lot easier to swallow if you just put it in capsule form instead of mixing it with water or taking just dry powder and chasing it with water. I like doing this when I'm away from home. I take pills with me away from home. It makes it a lot easier to carry with me. So, alright, this is the capsule maker right here. This is for a size double alt capsule, the two O's, and you got these two parts here. These are the main parts for making the capsule, the two blocks. You got your right side and left side. These go together like this once you get your two halves in the blocks. Alright, this is your base. Now, when you put this base down, you might make sure that there's a flat side. It's got a lip on it that goes up. And your thick block is going to fit on top of that base. This is the one that's got there's a little gap on the corner right here for sliding your kratom or any other powder out of it. And this is for the other side of your short end of the capsule fits in this side. Now, each of these holes, the holes in this side and the holes in this one, are two different sizes because each side of these capsules are different sizes. You've got the short one that fits over the long one. So this is thicker. This fits on the left side just like this. And this one fits on the right block like that. Now, if you get them mixed up, don't worry. The long piece will fit in this, but it's real loose. But the short end of the capsule will not fit in the hole in the right block. So there's no way to mix that up. Alright. Now we just go through and fill your holes with these capsules. Now, I use the red and black capsules or two-tone green capsule because it makes it easier for me to see which holes I filled, and plus when I'm going to separate them, it's easy for me to see which side goes where. If you use a clear capsule, sometimes you have to sit there and look hard to see which end is what, and you got to look hard to see which holes you filled. These dark capsules like this, it's easy to spot, as you can see. A clear capsule will be kind of hard to spot sometimes. Now, you'll notice I'm using tin foil on my table. Tin foil is you're gonna get powder spillage everywhere. So you don't want to do this on a regular tablecloth or anything like that because it's hard to clean up. The tin foil, you don't have to worry about it spilling on it because when you're done, it's easy to scoop up, with your card, or when you clear everything off, you can just fold the tin foil up and the powder just slides right into your bag. Now they have different size capsule makers out there. I prefer this 24 hole maker. It's just easier for me. It's cheaper. I bought it on eBay, but you can buy them on, I believe Amazon carries them. And I want to say even if you got a vitamin shop in your area, they also carry them. It's a little tedious, but it's not too bad. Alright, now you want to make sure they're all seated down and smooth across the top. You can move the left side out of the way for the time being. Alright, now we are going to put our powder on this tray right here in the big block. I'm using red Bali Kratom for right now. You don't have to be picky about how much you put in here. You can just load it up. It's not going to hurt anything. Just kind of spread it out. Alright, now this is called a tamper. This is going to pack the kratom into the capsule itself. Now, when your first time putting it down, you want to be slow and easy, because if you go too fast, it's going to sink fast, and there's going to be a blowout, and you're going to have powder go everywhere, and you don't want that. So just take it easy, slowly push down, put some pressure on it, and then when you can feel it seat, put a little bit more pressure on it, and then slowly pull it back out. Now, you'll notice there's some powder clumped up inside this here. Just take and tap it, and that's it. Put it aside for the time being. Take your card. See these little clumps here? You want to take and chop those clumps up. Now, there's going to be a lot of people do it differently. Whatever makes you happy. You got your own way of doing it, that's fine. This is the way I like to do it. I'm not selling capsules, I just do these for me. Alright, take your hands and just tap it. That kind of helps seat the powder. Take your tamper, slowly push it down again, put some pressure on it to pack it. I'm using red Bali kratom for the time being on this. Like I said, I'm using double alt capsules. It's got 2 zeros on the size. I use my tamper about 4 or 5 times. That's just how I like to pack them. I get right at 600 milligrams on every capsule when I do it this way. It might go a little more, but it's not much. It's pretty consistent. I just pack it until it's smooth across the top of the capsule. Which we're there right now. See, I'm going to do it one more time. Alright, that's good right there. Alright, now you take and slide your powder to this gap right here. Just push it out. You don't have to get it perfect, but you want to get as much of the loose stuff out as possible. Don't worry about it being on your tinfoil. Alright, now we're going to take the 2 halves of these blocks and put it together. We're going to slowly put the corner in like this. Just put them together and turn it upside down like this. Alright, you're going to take your 2 thumbs and press the bottom. You got to put a little pressure to it sometimes. And just kind of push it a couple of times, make sure it's seated good. And then slowly separate it. And there you go. Now, you could just dump it out like this, but I like to, there's a little bit of air in each of these capsules still. So I like to take my thumb and just kind of push a little bit on each one of them. You can feel them seat. And there you go, it's done. Turn it over, use your thumbs, press, and that's it. That's all there is to it. Now, to clean up, I'm not going to clean it all the way up, but you just take your card and scoop it up, or you take and pull all your pieces, move it off your tin foil, fold your tin foil up, open your bag, and just pour the powder back into your bag. It's real easy, And that's all there is to it.